10 of the most painful insect bites in the world. Is it really possible for you to live or really go for a month or even a year without being stung by an insect? Some of us have been stung by bees before, and we probably understand the pain that comes after a sting. We understand the pain to an extent, but we do not understand that there are certain insects that are capable of putting much pain than a bee. In our today's video, we'll be looking at the 10 most painful insect stings in the world, and not only bee stings. Understanding the pain and the dangers of these different insects are good for us, so we know which to flee from. Before we proceed, if you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on post notification so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Number 1. The fire ant. The fire ant is a notorious species of ants whose sting leaves effects that last at least 4 days. You will obviously not hang around them if you have had an encounter with them before. They are seen mainly in the rainforest in their numbers. They are also seen in South America. They are really violent and attacks anything that disturbs them. Just a bite into the skin injects venom. The red ants reside in colonies. They insert stingers into the skin, injecting venom. Although they are often misconceived to bite, they actually sting. And their sting is very painful and result in warts that eventually form white pustules. They cause breathing difficulties, vomiting, and also intense itching. If you get bitten by this insect, immediately wash the affected area with soap and water to prevent infections, and also place ice on it to prevent and avoid damaged skin. Number 2. The sweat bee. The sweat bee is one of the most common types of bees in the planet. They are often seen in the northern part of America. They are often seen in groups. They operate in a social caste. Their soldiers are often the ones that go in search of food, and the queen and king are up for production of offspring. Any of these bees seen around is a worker, gathering food for the colony. They then go to the nest with food and then go out again in search of more food. These bees do not make honey. The females only sting when they are agitated. After the sting, remove the sting immediately because it reduces the amount of venom that gets into the bloodstream. If bitten, apply soap and some vinegar to reduce pain and burning sensation. Number 3. The Bullhorn Acacia ants. The Bullhorn Acacia ants have a mutualistic relationship with the Acacia plant. They live in Bullhorn Acacia plants, which provide nutrients and housing for the ants. The thorns of the plant provide nectar, which serves as food to them, and provides nesting to in exchange for them protecting the tree. They also clear an area around the base of the tree, reducing the tree's competition for nutrients and resources. They are mostly found in large numbers in Central America, and are attracted to the plant by the unpleasant smell it releases to begin intriguing symbiotic relationship. It will sting an invader for long, inflicting serious damages. You better avoid these ants and their plants if possible. Number 4. Yellow jackets. These are hornets that are found all over the world. Some of them have white marks on their bodies, despite the yellow attached to their names. They live in larger colonies. Nests are often attached to trees, bushes, and roofs. The nest can contain up to 4,000 members. Anytime they feel threatened, they become very aggressive and can sting just anything. This sting is very painful because during the attack, they give multiple stings over and over again. Their venom causes serious problems like swelling, tightness in the chest, difficulties in breathing, weakness, and sometimes fainting. If bitten by this insect, apply ice or pour vinegar to the bite. Number 5. The Bald-Faced Hornets. These are stinging insects found all over North America. They earned their name from their black color and mostly white head. Even with their name as such, they are actually not hornets. They are called hornets because of their large sizes and aerial nests. Their nests are gray and paper-like, whether enclosed, unlike the normal open cone structure that most insects and hornets have. They can grow up to a size between 12 to 20 millimeters, and their colonies contain 200 to 400 members. Their nests are often found in vegetation and forest trees. This sting causes inflammation, redness, itching, and intense burning sensation. Venom, if accumulated in the bloodstream in huge doses, can leave temporal blindness. If bitten by this insect, apply ice in the burning area or baking soda or even vinegar. Number 6. Honeybee. The honeybee is a very beautiful insect and the only insect in the world that produces goods humans can take. From their name, they produce honey from the nectar they feed on from flowers. Don't be fooled by its cuteness because their sting is actually very dangerous. They are social insects that live in colonies and they hate being disturbed because they will attack. Stingers are found on their abdomen, and the effects of their sting may vary depending on the number of stings experienced. They are the most popular in the insect world, and it will shock you to know that as soon as they sting, they die. Stingers are attached to the digestive tracts and nerves, so after they sting, they die, and even after death, their bodies continue to pump toxins into these wounds. This causes serious health damages. Always place eyes on the affected area. Number 7. Paper wasps. Their beautiful nest looks like a paper, and their nests have distinctive shapes, very similar to yellow jackets. Their sizes are between 16 to 22 millimeters and are found throughout the United States. Their stings are painful, and like the honeybees and the harvester ants, their sting can cause allergic reactions in some people. They can cause extreme medical implications and even death. Apply ice on the affected area to relieve pain, but you should also seek medical attention immediately if you are bitten. Number 8. The red harvester ants. They actually appear like red fire ants, but they are not related. They live in colonies and large nests in the ground. They bite when they feel threatened. Their bite is extremely painful. They can lead to numbness, swelling, intense itching, and weakness. If bitten, apply baking soda on the affected area. Many people are allergic to their bites. Number 9. Tarantula Hawk. The second most painful insect sting in the world is the Tarantula Hawk. It is a spider hawk that feeds on tarantulas. Their stingers go to a size of about 8 millimeters to 9 millimeters in length. They are found in the rainforest region of Southeast Asia, North and South America, and Africa. They do not just sting, they inflict pain. Their pain is so unbearable and can last for 5 minutes. It causes weakness and fainting. Stay away from this insect as far as possible. Number 10. The bullet ant. This bullet ant, as the name sounds, inflicts unbearable stings anybody can never experience. As the name suggests, it has sensation that can be likened into a gunshot wound, and the pain can last for 24 hours. It is mostly found in Central and North America. Their best are built at the base of the trees. They only attack humans when disturbed. They actually love their personal space and hate being disturbed by invaders. These stings can be 10 times painful than the honeybee sting, and unlike the honeybee, they continue to stay even after they sting. Their sting affects the central nervous system of the body and can cause temporal paralysis of the limbs. Always use eyes on the affected area. These are the most painful insect stings in the world. It is good we get to know this so that we know exactly which insect to flee from. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you next time.